Off the top here at 5, flight cuts already happening at Boston Logan Airport. Massport telling us it's starting to see cancellations for tomorrow as part of FAA cuts to deal with staffing shortages. Logan is just one of 40 airports that will see some cuts. Good evening. I'm David Wade.
And I'm Lisa Hughes. These flight reductions will start small and expand over the weekend. WBZ's Aaron Parseghian is live at Logan Airport. Aaron, travel not relaxing to begin with, and there is a lot of anxiety around these cuts.
Yeah, Lisa and David, just talking to travelers tonight, their biggest concern, the uncertainty, not knowing if their flight's going to be the one to be impacted next. We are expecting a reduction of about 4% in air traffic here at Logan tomorrow, which could be up to 10% next week.
A sense of anxiety among travelers at Boston Logan International, one of 40 busy airports across the country that could see flight cancellations beginning Friday.
This is a terrible disruption.
Gail Binney Stern is heading to D.C. for a trip with her granddaughter.
We're coming back on Sunday, and we'll just have to see how that pans out as far as cancellations go.
The FAA announcing a reduction in air traffic, a result of the government shutdown and staffing shortages hitting air traffic controllers who are working without pay.
I'd like air traffic controllers to be paid. I think we all would, and it would make us feel a lot better when we're traveling.
Flighty, an app that gives real-time flight tracking info, says a 10% reduction in air traffic will likely cause a ripple effect.
So on a normal flying day in the U.S., about 20% of flights are delayed. A 10% cut, we are expecting that to increase to around 30 to 40%.
Travelers here view it as another frustrating blow caused by the shutdown.
What is going on in politics is I feel like a child in divorce. I feel like I'm stuck in the middle of just the bickering, and, you know, myself, like many parents and many people going on work trips, we want to live our lives, focus on our families, bringing in income to pay our bills.
But these two, headed to Texas for a mom's getaway, are thankful for the workers still clocking in without pay.
So when I'm going to go through TSA today, I'm going to make sure I thank every single one personally.
And tonight, Massport officials are urging travelers to keep checking their updates from their airlines directly, double checking before you head to the airport. Live at Logan Airport, Aaron Parseghian, WBZ News.
That is so important, Aaron. Thank you. And here's what airlines are telling passengers tonight. United says it will try to notify customers several days in advance if their flight is affected. The airline also says during this period, if you have a ticket and decide not to fly, you're eligible for a refund, even if your flight isn't impacted. American Airlines says it expects the vast majority of its scheduled flights to proceed as planned, but it will reach out to anyone whose plans are changed. JetBlue's website says that in most cases, passengers will automatically be rebooked on another flight if the FAA cuts affect their original plan. Anyone whose flight is canceled and decides not to travel will be eligible for a refund. And Delta says it expects to operate the vast majority of its schedule. Customers are being urged to use the Fly Delta app or delta.com to get updates on their flight status.